Yeah, I've had kind of the same thing happen before. Whenever I was in high school, I think I graduated with a 2.5 GPA, and I would not do certain assignments. Like I would get my like the progress report, and it would tell me like how much each different assignment would be and like what the grading would be for it. And I would math out how to get like an 81 or something like that. And I would just plan out which assignments would take the most time and I could put the least amount of effort into. And I would like
So
figure out an equilibrium for that and just not do, I'd put
there,
in as little work as possible.
there's your laziness.
Yeah.
It's not laziness, it's efficiency,
That was very efficient.
right?
I didn't do a fucking thing.
Yep.
Yeah. And so I don't know, like I think that's the problem is like I do get rewarded for the laziness,
Sure.
pretty regularly.
Why is that a
And
problem?
well, I mean, Bill Gates did say if he wanted a problem done, he'd hire a lazy person to do it because they'd come up with an easy solution.
The,
And
so here's what I think, Zach. I
yeah,
don't think laziness is a problem. I think laziness of the kind that we described in terms of unpacking it and if there are emotional things that are holding you back, those are problems. But I think gamers are fucking brilliant. So when I work with video game addicts, what I do is hook them up with internships at MIT. I
hmm,
take this guy who has been out, like, hasn't graduated college, and I dump him in an AI startup at MIT. And then I
yeah,
say, go for it, bro. And then, like, the turnaround is amazing. And it's like we're not, like, laziness is not a thing. And like, I don't think it's a problem that you're lazy in the truest form of laziness, because I think laziness is an umbrella term that covers a lot of these emotional things and future thinking and like fantasy and all this other kind of crap. But there is part of it that is just the laziness of efficiency.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
think even in terms of healthy gamer, like the people, like basically everyone who works for us are people that are from our community. And what happens
yeah,
is, like, you take these guys who are like rejects, and then you like give them like something to do that challenges them and makes the world a better place. And it's amazing what they've accomplished. And so
yeah,
I don't accept, I think laziness is fantastic. Like laziness, we are such a lean and mean startup because we're all lazy and we have no resources. And it really is amazing. Like, we would have lost so much money if we went the VC route because we would have done stupid things.
Well, I'm glad that somebody can see the light.
That
Most of the time, like I tell people that and they think that I'm crazy. And yeah, I'm very good at being lazy. I've had 29 years of experience.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah.
So
There's a dark side, I think, to it, which is what I'm really trying to temper.
absolutely. So I agree that you don't want to, you want to be efficient lazy, but you don't want to be umbrella lazy,
Yeah.
right? So like, it's not an excuse for not getting your teeth taken care of.
No.
And it's not an excuse for some things, but I think at the end of the day, if you want to like eat fast food for a couple months and game for a couple months and like that works out and you're not really letting anyone down, then by all means do that. Take a break.
Yeah. I think that
So
helps me a lot too, just to like kind of mentally reset. I'm not really I'm probably more introverted than I am extroverted, and I think my stream kind of fulfills that extroverted need. And
sure.
then after that, I want to be the introverted troll that just lives in his cave, and that's about it.
Cool.